November 16, 2023. It's Crypto Chiller, and let's dive into Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin in the last couple of days has been going pretty crazy from, going from 28 all the way to 35, 36 to yesterday, spiking up almost to 38 point something. So, let's go top down, monthly, see where everything's at. So, yeah, we're exiting out of the red stage and squeeze momentum. So we're still basically in the inning 2 or 3. We're about to run up really, really quickly. You're talking about here, right? We're exiting out of here. Let's see, in this cycle, we're in October 19th, so enter about 2020. So remember 2020, Bitcoin ran up from, you know, 6,000 to 60,000. So here you can see something similar, depending like how big the ATF thing, which is, I think, is pretty huge. You can see us go to 200K plus, and so monthly still looking severely undervalued. 3 week, which is basically the main kind of chart I'm looking at all the time. We might have some short coming here, right? Like in like right here where we're in September, October, so we're still tending up. Right, there might be a little bit of slowdown or correction, right? We've been heavily up, but I'm just trying to analyze where the hell are we, right? We could be December 20 going into 2021, or we could be in the early stage of 2020. Really hard to gauge, right? But if you look at this 3 week, we're basically right here, Jan 2021. When you're referencing that, right, we're obviously in the RSI, that kind of stuff. We're not there yet, but that's why I like looking at the monthly top level, because you look at the 2 month, yeah, we're still not even chugging closer, right? So you definitely have this top here, right? But in terms of stock RSI, the RSI still severely undervalued. And Bitcoin it's a good indicator where the altcoins are going to go. Are they going to go up or down? Might have a little bit of a correction here, but to be honest, like if you've been on the sidelines for the last year or so trying to gauge the perfect opportunity, you're kind of screwed at this point. I remember last year I was absorbing as much as I could from October all the way to December, January, and then after that I was like, they ran up a lot. But AVAX finally 2x, right? So I started buying a lot of AVAX in July, August, September, October. I didn't get back to buy my last bag in November. It really ran up. I had trouble with the bank. But now, you saw this also heavily accumulating from 12 all the way to 9. And then blip, ran up. Let's look at the monthly. Might have that much chart history, yeah. Not too much chart history, but we're finally crossing up. This is still barely its second cycle, so you're talking about from all-time low 20, 30, 20 to 50x. So you're talking about $500 AVAX, which would be insane. 500 times, 4,000. Yeah, that's a lot. So let's see how AVAX does. But this AVAX just became my second biggest holding. It used to be Ethereum, but it pumped them because I've been accumulating so much. We went to the moon, so might retrace a little bit, might go down to 13 or something, but something I'm really trying to accumulate long term. Now let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum has been kind of slacking, right? But every time this happens, though, when it wakes up, it just dominates everything. So this is why it's still my third holding. Not really trying to switch it. I remember last time I had a lot of Ethereum and I sold it off for altcoins, and one of those things that I just didn't want to kind of do again. It hurt a lot more than not having Bitcoin, that's for sure. So I'm thinking Ethereum goes to like 15 to 20,000 next bull run. Let's look at Chainlink. Chainlink, can't say nothing much about it since I've been accumulating since 2020, like 2017. My only regret is I didn't buy a lot more in 2017. I bought a pretty good bag, but I should have 10x that bag easily. I could have easily done it, right? Putting all my list holdings into Chainlink. List hasn't done crap. Imagine putting all my lists into, that would have been absurd. That would have been like the best buy ever. If you look at lists, I thought this thing was gonna go to like 100 plus. This was actually my first altcoin besides Ethereum that I bought, and it did a good run the first time. But you know, they kind of just, Max Cortex sucks as CEO, to be honest. This guy was out the fuck he was in. But even List is looking good finally. Like looking monthly, weekly. It could bounce, right? Boom, boom, let's go. It could actually hit 100 again. I mean, you see its all-time high here. I remember this. It was $38 back in 2017. And I made bank. I made a lot of money. Didn't sell any of it though, and rode it all the way down to 62 cents. This is why when you're full in greed, just take profit. And I already have my target profit points now for all my coins. Like just because we're in the kind of first stage here, right? 3 week. I might start looking to take profit around 42. When it hits its all time high, right? Maybe even at 20. But chart's looking really good. Weekly. Weekly is just kind of hard to gauge. That's why I don't like looking at weekly. Even if I want to go a little bit further down, like at the 5 day. 5 day looks kind of topish, but then you look at the 2 day, it's kind of resetting a bit. And you kind of keep going lower and lower down in time frames. Slowly but surely, kind of resetting. Because I was going to take profit 16, but to be honest, didn't want to go through the hassle of everything. This is why it's just better to hold. Like, oh, look at this 500, getting pretty good target points. Yeah. So maybe start looking, taking profits between 20 to 30. Right, I've been holding this a lot, and maybe just exiting some positions that I got at $5, $5 to $6 for forex. Lock in those forex gains in case we go back down, and everyone has PTSD right now. So from the bear market, everyone's been hit with it. It used to be just up only, but now with all the economics and recession talk, all that kind of stuff, it's kind of BS. We will hit the recession. It might be next year, it might be in 2025. I doubt it's during election year, but you never know, right? So we look at the 2 month in chain link. Yeah, this is barely gonna go up after hitting its peak here in March 2021. That was literally the peak, March 2021, which is funny because I just started a job in March 2021 and did not take any profits. Now I know moving forward, you need to lock those profits, dude, because having no money sucks, and having a lot of money is good. It sounds so stupid simple, but it's not. When you're in this bull run, you're afraid to sell because you're like, oh man, I'm going to lose all these gains, but to be honest, just locks them up. What I'm trying to do is basically lock up 2.5 of what I've invested so far in the last 6-7 years. So let's say you invested 10,000, take 2.5 profits, and you made 100K, take out 25 grand. Invested 100 grand, take out 250K. Yeah, you invested 250K, take out 750K. So, which everyone has their number. I just think this is actually the last kind of hurrah. So after this, definitely just gonna pay attention to the high cap. Because to be honest, I don't really want to pay too much attention to low cap. Highly risky, right? I went in a waggy, just down. PAL was one that I should have invested in, but I was like, it was at 4 cents. Didn't really catch like when I was 4 million market cap, so basically 25x. Yeah, fucked up on that one, I know. But another one is Bomb. Bomb had a really good kind of momentum play, but it just died because of Elon Musk, that asshole. Basically deleted Bomb, Bob bot. Yeah, this is why it's just good to, even though it was slow and steady, Link has gone 2x. And that's what I wanted. 2 to 3x, make it conservative. Same thing with AVAX, 2x, making conservative. What I've been paying attention to now is DOT. I just invested in a DOT today. There's a lot of negativity on it on Twitter, so that's when you want to buy, right? I did miss his bottom here at 3.86, but to be honest, I bought AVAX. That already doubled. But now I feel Dot. Dot still has a play. Dot used to be hand in hand with Chainlink. So if it does a 3x from here, it should put it around 16 bucks. Exactly where Chainlink's at. But that's pretty much it. You know, slow growing the next couple months. They're going to be crazy. ETF is coming. Might change the format to this once my new laptop comes in, and we'll go from there. Peace.